Yes, guys. Why not talk employment today? I enjoy these videos. We got an announcement on Friday for a new channel. But let's talk employment. Whilst it's the international break, we have to look back to 2023, specifically August 24th, 2023, the day I got my GCSE results back. As I mentioned in a previous video about exam stress, fainting, and brain blockage, as I call it. Some people might call it something else. I didn't do great in school. I struggled. I tried. Bar what some family members may think, I tried. Bar what may have happened, I tried. Failed, but, I tried. I decided to not do college because I didn't want to faint during exams anymore, or have brain blockage, or, exam stress, because you do exams in college. So I didn't want to deal with that. So I didn't do college, because that would have been too much for my mental health, and I feel like I would have just suffocated. So I decided, work, employment, let's see how far I can take this adventure. 2 years later, and I'm struggling to get employed. If this might be a me problem, this might be. But there might be 2 other reasons as well, which I will bring up. 2 other reasons. Now, in my opinion, okay, nowadays, it's quite hard to get a job when they reject your application or your interview and don't say what you need to improve on. They're not helping you. And me personally, I can find it easy to self-reflect on previous actions, on rejected job applications, or failed tests, or football matches, or my YouTube journey. Sure, I can find it easy to self-reflect, but when it comes to interviews and job applications and CVs, I don't know where to start self-reflecting. You would kind of expect to get support from the company who rejected you, saying, so we rejected you due to better applicants, blah, blah, blah. Next time you could improve on this, this, and this. And look, I'm not here to beg for sorry, okay? I'm not. That's not the point. Just thought I'd talk life, because I enjoy these videos. I enjoy talking to you guys about aspects of life and other stuff like school struggles and how I nearly got ran over by a car and all that. So I'm going to keep uploading these videos because they're good and I kind of enjoy filming these because it gives me an outlet to talk to, and yeah. But anyways, back to the convo. I find it hard to, I'll obviously change something in the application, especially emails. I'll always change something. I'll add a bit, or I'll change a position, or I will add an extra paragraph, or I'll change a few words, or, I'll try and improve it. But at the end of the day, they'll either ignore that application, which leads me on to whether I should be applying for more jobs, because what if I apply for 3, then that job application, what you literally applied for, comes in, that gets accepted 2-3 weeks later, and then you have the other 3 coming in, and then if you get that job, or let's say you've agreed to another interview, but you get that job, then you kind of just you've agreed to an interview for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you get an interview, yeah, you then have another one lined up, so there's 2. What if you do good in the first one and you get the job? You'll then have to cancel the second one. Then you basically wasted your time applying for more jobs because their arse is taking too long to apply to one. So I don't know when, and at times I don't know when to actually start looking again. For example, today I looked, okay? Half of the retail staff, transport required, or it's 5 PM to 9 PM, which I can't do because I want to support my nan and I want to help her around the house in the evenings. So I physically can't do late shifts. I could, but I can't because I'd rather help my family during the evenings. And obviously in the mornings as well, but mainly the evenings. Or it's places where I can't even get to without a driver's license because the buses don't link up well. Or I might be late because the buses are too spaced between. Like, I can get to a bus stop, but from there, it might be a half an hour wait, and then a 40-minute bus, and then I'll be late. Or buses don't run at a certain time. So there's so many implications which I have to think of. Before you should get a driver's license, well, not even done my theory yet, or my regular driver's test. Now the other issue is, what I find with finding jobs is, you'll scroll through a site, right? You'll scroll through the government site. I'm assuming you have this, where on the government page, it'll give you open job applications. Not all of them. And this is what annoys me. I'll check like a co-op website because they don't display on government website. And nothing's available. And for your first job, you preferably don't want to be working 39 hours a week. Surely that's not just me. That's for your first job. So then I'm like, well, where do I look? Because I'm not going to reapply for positions what I've already applied for. Because they'll either take me for another interview, which hasn't happened yet, by the way, or they'll reject me again, which has happened every single time I've reapplied. When the position comes open again. So, yeah, don't really know where to sit, really. 2 reasons this could be the case. This island is overpopulating. If you go on Google and search up Jersey Channel Islands population 2025, okay, note that these are stats from the end of 2024. Starts from 2025, so it's probably more now. But there's 104.5k people on this island. 104,500. How many of that 104,000 needs employment? I'm going to guess 10k as a estimate. Now, I have to compete. Look, competing is the best word I can say with this, but I have to compete with others for a position. I can't even get a cleaner's job, which I did put effort into. I do with every single job interview or job application. I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to talk too much about this. But the other reason, which I believe as well, is jobs being too concerned over what grades you got in GCSEs. That's the other reason, I think. Or it's the back to work scheme, ignoring your emails and just ignoring you in general. That doesn't help anyone. So that's 3 reasons even. But I think it's more the second one. Because what if you do boring school, it's harder to get a job. And that's true. And that's just been proven to me. Leave your opinions down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, this isn't a video of me begging for a feeling sorry sort of comment. Just what I taught employment and the struggles I'm having. Let me know what else you want to see me talk about without it getting too personal, and of course too weird. I have other video ideas in my mind which I'll probably film after this. So yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and peace!